If you're running Hermes through Telegram, Slack, or iMessage, you are kneecapping your productivity. You don't want to be managing your AI workforce through one window. Ideally, as your jobs multiply and as your agents multiply, you want to be doing more and you want things to be organized. That's why it's important for you to have these two things. Otherwise, you're working in a subpar way with your Hermes. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you install Hermex. So if you look at my screen over here, Hermex is actually an iOS app that you can use for your iPad. You can use it for your iOS device. And I think they have apps for other devices coming as well. Now, this is incredibly helpful because the way I used to work with my Hermes is purely through Slack for multiplayer and inside of Telegram. And you can use iMessage as well. And the only challenge with that, even if you use Discord, it's not enough because these are not native harnesses for Hermes. When you have the Hermex app, which is just Hermes for your iPhone or for your iPad, you can see, you can manage your tasks, your skills, your memory, your insights. You have different profiles that you can manage as well and projects, right? But also what's important to me over here, if you scroll up, is that you can select the model that you're using. So previously, when I was using my Hermes inside of, let's say, Slack, it's not that easy to kind of swap models, right? So if you want to use a frontier model for more thinking work, you can do that. If you want to use a lower model for more execution, you can do that as well. And so the other thing too is that when you look at all the projects that you have going on, so when you think about all the stuff that you have happening in parallel, you can have your different projects over here. But what's cool to me is that you see these sessions over here. You can have these sessions, you can click between them, right? You can't do that as easily inside of a Slack or Telegram. It's hard to find them. And Telegram has it does a good job with making tables, but everything is, you kind of have to run them in different sessions, and you don't have them organized like this, okay? And you can't quickly organize and say, hey, help me reprioritize all the sessions I'm on, help me rename those threads so I can find the right ones that I'm working on. You can do that in here. And so what ends up happening is that you have a model selector in here, and you can just see what skills you have as well, so you don't get lost. And it's much easier to manage this ultimately. And you want to have different profiles too. You might have different profiles for working on SEO. You might have different profiles for working on email marketing. You might have different profiles for just different jobs ultimately. So this is completely free to use. And look, you can manage your tasks, your different cron jobs that you have. And in my opinion, this has increased my productivity 10 times at least when it comes to using Hermes. And that's just the starting point. So Hermex, you want to use that you can use it for your mobile device, your tablet. And I remember I was flying back from Italy. I got so many more turns of work done and I didn't get lost. The challenge is, even though I love working with Hermes inside of Slack, I still think you should do it, but you don't get as many of these options. It's more of a trade-off that you have to make, right? It's not like a perfect solution. And by the way, when you're working inside of Slack and other people are in there, it becomes a multiplayer game because your team is already working inside of Slack, and then they can control the harness too, or they can learn from the harness. And so just different use cases ultimately. But when I'm soloing right now, I'm using Hermex. It makes things a lot easier. By the way, if you're enjoying this video on using Hermes, then you got to check out Single Brain. Single Brain is where we use NemoClaw, and we have Hermes inside of it. So it's NVIDIA's enterprise runtime. And we make these managed revenue brains for our clients to help them grow their revenues faster, right? So there could be like an AEO workflow that you can use. There's a cold outbound system that our agents build out to help you gain more meetings. There is also a creative scaling workflow that's in there, and you're just going to get a lot more done faster because you can see even here that you can chat with it. Your team can chat with this as they're working. So all of this becomes a multiplayer game. And we've learned this because we've been working like this for a good part of this year. So check it out, singlebrain.com. Again, singlebrain.com, and we'll see you on the other side. So this is Hermes Desktop App. Okay, so this is the second piece that you need here. So when you're on your desktop, you're using this. And by the way, what's ironic is that I was just working on thinking through this video over here. You can see this, right? So Hermes is kneecapped without these two apps, right? So I didn't say without desktop, it's more so without Hermex and without Hermes Desktop, right? And you can see my opening hook was more or less like this, and then the meat of the content is in here, right? Now my point is, again, you can see that you can have the capabilities in here. You have new session, you have messaging, your different artifacts in here, so like images that you might have created and things like that. Capabilities, you can take a look at this. You can take a look at the skills that you have over here, and we have a ton of skills. You can take a look at the tools that you have as well, MCP, and so you can decide what you want to enable, disable. But it's helpful for me to see all the skills that we have and how we should go about organizing this, right? Because it starts to get messy, and that's why you should probably have different profiles too that utilize different skills. Otherwise, it just becomes more and more clunkier, I should say. And then, there's also an MCP as well. Now, what I like here is that I'm working on short form videos here. Like I'll give you a preview of these short forms, right? So I can see all the sessions that I have working and I can reprioritize those sessions. So it's very similar to what you have going on with Hermex. And you can see at the bottom over here, here's how many sub agents that you have running right now. Okay, so I can see all this that's running at the moment. I can see too and by the way, sometimes it'll say it has 22 running. Not necessarily 22 are running, but the fact that I can see it, the fact that I can see the context window down here, how long the session's been going for, how these things are looking over here, the folder that we're working in. All these things make it easier for me to manage this, and that's a good thing, right? And I can branch this. I can't, like I can, like in ChatGPT, you can fork things. You can fork things into a different chat. You can do that in here inside of desktop. And so all that to say is like it's still helpful for you to be able to work in like your Hermes inside of a Telegram, an iMessage for different use cases. iMessage just because it's convenient and it's there. Telegram, you want the privacy, like it does a good job with someone's other kind of a content display features now. And then Slack or Discord if you want to do multiplayer. But I think if you want more efficiency here, you can use this. And the cool thing is if you're using desktop too, like another pro tip is that I use Codex mainly, and I have Cloud Code as well, but I use Codex. And then through computer use, it can control my Hermes desktop from within here. So not only is it controlling to get more work done inside of Codex, I'll say, hey, what are my open threads, high priority things that we should be doing inside of Hermes as well? And I'll take care of it. I'll keep turning the work forward, and we can slash goal things. We can make loops. I have like a loops creator skill. We can think about what we need to graph out as well in terms of like from a process standpoint. But ultimately, the key takeaway from this video is that if you're using Hermes, which I think is the most reliable autonomous agent right now, they're constantly getting better all the time. They're very engaged on X. And by the way, there's like a Hermes voice agent now that you can use as well. But I think you got to combine it with the Hermes Desktop app, which is something they created, and then Hermex, which is a third-party app. That all of these are completely free to use. It's open source. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't use it, especially if you're doing a lot of your work this way. Then once you get it going for yourself, then if you're working on a company right now, how do you get more of your company working like this? And that's where the beauty comes in. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below in terms of what you'd like to see next, and we'll see you in the next video.